Hey guys! So I'm in my house. Everything around me is priced. You can see. Ooh. And over here. Ooh. Yeah, everything is priced and ready. The estate sale is starting Thursday and it's going through Saturday. So it's catching up on us. Everybody's stressed. It's been the longest month of my entire life and I'm so ready for it to be over. So we are done basically at this point. Everything else that needs to be done is going to be done by the estate people because we have like a team doing this for us. So that's good. And I got this new shirt and it says thank you next. I got it from Bell's Outlet for $1.70 because I had a coupon. I'm going to be doing a like Ariana Grande merch video. It'll go up after this video, I guess. So that'll be fun. I'm going to do that. It is like super hot and life sucks. So today I have a pizza and I was going to do a little mukbang type thing and just hang out with you guys while I eat my pizza. So it is beautiful. This is the first time I've ever gotten the pretzel stuffed crust. So it's basically just a pretzel crust pizza, but there's cheese inside the crust. And I get it without meat on it because I don't like meat on my pizza. So we'll see how that tastes. And I've never gotten the butter garlic sauce, but I'm assuming it's kind of like the Papa John's garlic sauce, which I love. Last week I was in North Carolina with my mom and grandmother, and we were looking at properties up there and everything. It's good. And we found some good stuff in the area that we're looking at, but I haven't found any jobs over there, and that's my main concern. I don't really care where I live, I just need a good job, because I can always move to a house after I make money. I've applied to different jobs and nobody's called me back and it's super frustrating. Yum, that's good. Yeah, it's been really frustrating not hearing anything back from anybody. It'd be nice if I could get like a rejection email. I've gotten a few of them, but other places haven't even like contacted me at all. Like, if you're not gonna hire me, please let me know that. So I got my pizza from Little Caesars and I have tea from McDonald's. I was going to spike it with some vodka, but I honestly don't know where anything is right now, which is frustrating, but oh well, guess I'm not getting drunk tonight. But today was my day off from work. Actually, it was yesterday was my first day back after having a week off, and they have me doing an 8-hour shift my day that I get back, and I'm like, oh my god. Tomorrow, I have like a 9-hour shift. It's disgusting. Like, I'm part-time. I feel like I shouldn't be working more than like 6 or 7 hours. And I'd really rather only work short shifts anyway. I feel like I need to tell my boss that she's like scheduling me a little too much. I think this week I'm working like 36 or 37 hours, something like that. That's basically full-time. That's crazy. The whole point of working part-time is because I have so much going on right now that I don't have time to be working a 40-hour-week job. We'll see what happens with that. I applied to some library jobs in Orlando. They pay $12.44 an hour and they're part-time, which really isn't a lot of money, especially for a library job. But I'm making $9 right now, and I think after 30 days it's going to go up to $9.50. But still, I hate working retail. I mean, it's the best out of any part-time option for me, but I'd rather not. I'd definitely rather work somewhere where I'm not trying to sell things to people, because that's really annoying, and it just makes you kind of hate your job when you have to sell things. Ugh, I don't like it. So I could do like that job part-time and then maybe get some other job somewhere. I really don't want to do 2 part-time jobs. If I get that job in Orlando, I'm going to have to move to Orlando. So I'm going to need money for rent, and I'm going to need something. So until YouTube starts paying me, I'm going to have to get another part-time job. So, but that's only if I get that job in Orlando. So I'm either going to go to Orlando or I'm going to go to North Carolina, depending on who offers me a job. Because I can't go somewhere if there's no money. But last week we went to North Carolina. It was my first time ever going there, and it was really nice. The mountains were beautiful. My ears popped every 5 minutes. We went up Chimney Rock. That was really pretty. We took the elevator because like 27 stories or something, and it was really pretty up there. It would be a beautiful place to live. It just depends on where I can get a job. My whole goal in life is to work from home, whether that's YouTube or writing a book or social media for a brand, I don't know. But I don't want to work somewhere. I want to work from home. I would love that. I've applied to some social media jobs and nobody's contacted me. I got a rejection email actually from one brand about that, but nobody who wants me, which is a bummer. I'm gonna open this dip and see what it tastes like. The pizza's really good. I like it. Yum! Ooh, this is really good. Yum. That's good. So the pretzel stuffed crust and the buttery garlic sauce, that's a good mix. That sauce does taste a lot like the Papa John's sauce, which Papa John's gives it to you. That was 79 cents. So, but this pizza is a lot better than any Papa John's pizza I've ever had. So Taylor conned us, huh? That sucks. I really thought she was going to come out with new music, and I still think she was going to, but maybe something happened and she couldn't, because she was definitely doing hints. She might be working on her album now, and that's what she was hinting at, but something was going on with her feed, because she doesn't post that much. She was posting like every day. Feels kind of like a ripoff. I feel like there should have been something. I'm guessing the L shoots were supposed to be like the surprise, so at least we got something out of it. I was just hoping for some music. And Ariana has come out with so much music, so I hope Taylor comes out with music more regularly. I think she should come out with some of her older music in the meantime. Like in between albums, she should come out with like a song that didn't make it off of the album prior. I think that would be cool. And she could do like one song in between each album, and that would be awesome. Or like in between, like do some sort of EP of songs that didn't make it on the album, because I'm sure they're all really good. There just wasn't room maybe. And I wonder when she's coming out with a greatest hits album. I thought her contract with Big Machine had 6 albums and a greatest hits with it. I thought that's what the contract was, but there are no talks about anything, so I don't know. That would be cool. Greatest hits and then maybe like a couple new songs on it. Or a couple old songs that we've never heard. Maybe the 10-minute version of All Too Well. I think that would be the perfect place to do it, like a greatest hits album. Because, you know, people like us, we have every album, we know every song anyway. So it's like, do we really need a greatest hits album? If one of the songs is a 10-minute of All Too Well, absolutely everyone would buy that. I think she should just write a 10-minute version of All Too Well if she doesn't remember it. Write it and redo it. That would be cool. I've still been listening to Thank You Next album, like every chance I get. The songs on it are really good. I still don't like Bad Idea though. When I heard about the Sweetener tour, I was excited about it, but I didn't get tickets because I didn't know where I would be living. And I still don't really know where I'm going to be living. And when she talked about it, it was like 6 months ahead of the tour date. And I was like, well, I have no idea where I'm going to live in 6 months, you know? The house was going to be on the market. We were talking about it at least, talking about moving, looking at areas and everything. So I was like, well, I don't even know where I'm going to live. I didn't get tickets or anything, but I still, like, I was there for pre-sale because they had the meet and greet package. Even if I lived somewhere else, I'd still come back to Orlando if I got meet and greet tickets or whatever. But I didn't. Oh my God. Those things went so fast. It's a bummer. I would love to meet her. I think that'd be really cool. But the other ones, like sound check ones, I think those tickets are like way too expensive. And those are the only tickets that are left basically anywhere that aren't resale. And I really don't want a resale ticket because they're so much higher than they would have been if you just bought the tickets. I hope she adds more dates. That would be cool. Something I've noticed still on this tour, I saw her during the Dangerous Woman tour. She's like surrounded by dancers and she's so small she gets like overwhelmed by everything happening around her and you're like, wait, I lost her. Where is Ariana? Like you can't even see her on stage because there's so many people around her and they're all moving and she's not in front with the dancers behind her. They're all around her and you're like, where is she? So that's kind of annoying that you can't even really see her because the dancers are everywhere. And I noticed in videos it's still that way where you can't, she's just with them. They're not behind her. And the stage totally looks like a toilet. I do love that she did that circle so she could go and like see all the fans and everything, but that stage is not cute. And that weird circle thing, that's like the moon is going to be on it, but it just like warps all the visuals and everything. Really weird. If there were tickets available, I would get tickets, but there's nothing available anywhere. And when I saw her for the Dangerous Woman tour, I was all the way up in the nosebleeds. I think it was like a Black Friday deal with Ticketmaster. You got tickets in all the way at the top for $20 each. So I got 2 tickets and I brought my friend Nico. Hey Nico, he's probably watching. We saw Ariana for 20 bucks each, which was awesome. Well, I paid for his ticket, but it was only $20 for each ticket. She's definitely a close second to Taylor, but what I like about Taylor is you can see her the whole time. And she has a good stage presence and you know exactly where she is at all times. And I spend like stupid amounts of money on her tour. I felt like Ariana's stuff was more expensive than Taylor's was. And I think Taylor had a reason for her tickets being so high. She had 3 stages. She had fireworks. She had everything going on. All these mechanics to get to the stages and from the stages. And lots of visuals, lots of stuff happening. You had the bracelet. You had everything. You felt like you saw where your money was going. But with the tour, the Sweetener tour, I don't see where the money's going. It's the same visuals. It's the same outfits. Even she had different dresses for Delicate and everything. She had everything. You saw that there was a lot of money going into that tour. And I don't see a lot of money in the Sweetener tour. And I feel like her tickets are overpriced for what you're getting. You don't really see that money getting back to you the way it did with Taylor's tour. That's just me. I'm not at the Sweetener tour, so maybe it's different in person, but I mean, even looking at the seating and everything, it's like, yikes, you know? I think Taylor's tour was better, but whatever. My parents are actually at a concert right now. They're seeing John Mellencamp. My mom and I go to a lot of tours together. We went to Rod Stewart, we went to Elton John, Meghan Trainor. That's all I can think of right now, but we go to concerts a lot together. But I wasn't really interested in John Mellencamp, so Dad went with her. Concerts are always really fun. My mom and I really enjoy concerts. She said no more Taylor concerts. She won't go with me to any more Taylor concert. And she only went with me to one. She went to Red with me, and she was like, that's it. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I went to 1989 by myself. I went to Reputation. DC Night 1, I was with my dad. DC Night 2, I was with a friend from high school. And then Tampa, Reputation Tampa, I went alone. I don't really mind going to concerts by myself, especially when it's Taylor, because that means I don't have to pay $200 for someone to go with me, because the only person that I know that loves Taylor and would be willing to spend that kind of money on tickets is my friend Taylor. Hey Taylor. She's not going to DC. We live in Florida. I went to DC because I'm stupid, so I didn't really have anybody to go with me. I don't care. I'll go alone. But my mom hasn't been to a Taylor concert since Red anyway, so I don't know what her problem is. She's stupid. But my dad loves Taylor too, so he went with me and he enjoyed himself. He was like, yeah, she was okay. I'm like, shut up, you enjoyed it. It was fun. And we got to see everyone come on and off the stage. That was really cool. So you could see like Charlie XCX and Camila Cabello. Like we saw them go to where they needed to go and like come behind the stage to get ready. And we saw Taylor too, so that was super cool. It was our first night going to the Reputation tour, so we didn't know what to expect. And we were off to the side and I was so annoying because I was like staring. I was like, where's Taylor? Oh my God, she's coming. Where is she? Where is she? And of course it was like a half hour of waiting. And I was just staring, waiting for her to get on the stage. And then we saw her and we were like screaming and she was like waving at us, and there were other people too, but she was waving up at us and we were like, oh my God, it's Taylor. And then she went on stage, and then at the end of the tour when she got off stage, we saw her again and she waved again, and it was really cool. So that was awesome. DC night 2, and during Tampa, I was on the floor on the other side. So I was on the left, up at the side for DC night 1. DC night 2, I was on the floor by the side one, because she has 2 walkways. So by the left one, or the right one, depending on how you're looking. Anyway, I was on the floor for those, so I didn't get to see them come off and on the stage, but it was still really awesome, and I was closer to the stage then. My friend Taylor was like, hey, you should come to the Miami show. And I was like, do I drive 6 hours to see Taylor Swift for a 6th time? And I was already scheduled for work, and I was like, nah, I guess I won't go. Kind of wish I did, because why not? Why not go again? But yeah, I had to go to work. Stupid, I hate work. I'm excited for the next tour. I'm definitely going to do a video more in depth about seeing Taylor live. I think it would be really cool to go like tour by tour and talk about my experience and everything. I have videos and pictures and stuff from each tour. So that would be cool to like put the pictures and everything in while I'm talking about it. That would be fun. It would be a fun video. I could talk about Taylor touring for hours, so that would be annoying to edit. And I'm not exactly sure what kind of content I want to do. Should I keep doing the stuff I'm doing? I feel like I'm doing a lot of hauls right now because I got a job, and every time I get a job, I go way overboard with buying things. I need to cut that out, because I'm not saving any of my money by doing that. I don't want to keep bombarding people with a bunch of hauls. I feel like that's boring, and also I don't want to make my channel into a haul channel and then have people expect it. So I kind of want to make it a more like every so often type thing, even though I have another one coming soon. I really need to get off the computer and stop ordering things. I would love to do more book videos and stuff, but everything's packed up right now. I've done quite a few collection videos recently. I don't know if people are interested in that, but I like showing off my things and talking about things that I like. Toy videos, no one seems to like those. I enjoy making them. I think they're fun, but like nobody watches my toy videos ever, so it kind of makes me feel sad when I put in all this effort and then it gets 5 views. I think I might be done with toy videos for a while. I want to do more like video game videos, but I haven't been playing anything because I haven't had time to do anything. Well, I definitely want to film me playing video games because I'm so bad at it. I think it would be like funny how bad at video games I am. I don't do PC gaming. I have a DS and I have a PS4 and a PS2 and a Game Boy Advance SP. So I don't know how to film things like that, but I would love to because I think that would be really fun. And there are some really old games, and it would be fun to play those and see if the graphics are bad, if the game itself is just like so terrible. I think that would be really fun to play and see what happens. I just don't know how to film that, and you need more than one camera. So I was thinking like use my DSLR for, you know, showing what's on the screen, and then like use an iPad or something, or my point and shoot camera to film like my reactions. I don't know. If you guys know how to do that, let me know. I definitely want to also do some Sims videos. I want to do like making Taylor Swift in sim form. I think that would be fun. But again, I would have to figure out how to screen record and do all of that. I don't know how to do that stuff. I need to learn and get on that, because I think that would be some really fun things to come out with. Something different, something more creative. I'm also going to come out with a KiwiCo crate, KiwiCo box. Natalie Bennett, who I talked about in my favorite YouTubers video, has that with her kids, and it looked super fun. And I was like, well, I'm gonna click on her link and I'm gonna get my own KiwiCo box. And I got one for myself, and it's for ages like 12 and up. So I fit in there. Sure, why not? So it looks really fun, and I definitely want to film that soon and get that up, because that was already last month's box. I don't know where it was, but it wasn't accessible to me. I think my parents picked it up off the stoop. We're living at my grandmother's house right now, so they took all the mail and put it over there and didn't tell me I had mail. So I'm like, I think someone stole my box. It's not anywhere in the house, and you didn't tell me I had a box. And they're like, oh, that sucks. Yeah, I didn't see a box. And it was there. So that's good, because I really didn't want to think that someone was stealing from us, because this is a very safe neighborhood and everything, and you don't want to think that people are stealing from you anyway. Yesterday at work, oh my god, this girl was like in the dressing room, and I don't know if she brought her purse in there with her or if it was in her cart, and then when she came out it was gone or something. Someone took her purse, took her wallet and her phone out of it, and then put the purse somewhere in the store. So she found her purse and the phone and the wallet was missing. Are you serious? Oh my god. I didn't think our store would be like that, but I mean, I guess there's, you know, people everywhere that do that stuff, so that sucks. There's definitely been times where I've dropped my purse somewhere and forgot, and then came back and it was there, and I was like, oh my god. I've never had, well, once in like middle school or something, I left it on the school bus and it wasn't there. There was like 30 bucks in there, and like when you're a middle schooler, $30, that is so much money. So basically my whole life savings was gone, all $30 of it. But other than that, like as an adult, I've never had my stuff stolen, and I've left my purse in dressing rooms before, and it's still been there, and that's good. Y'all need to keep track of your stuff, because there are people out there who will steal, and I hate that. The estate sales this weekend, all of my stuff is going to be my money, and then all of my parents' stuff is my parents' money, and then all my grandmother's stuff is my grandmother's money. I'm hoping to get a pretty good chunk of cash coming out of this. I'm hoping for 1,000, but probably closer to like 300 or something. But I would love to get 1,000 for all my stuff, because I got rid of so much stuff. I'm getting rid of dressers and armoires and bunch of clothes, shoes, books, everything. I'm getting rid of like everything. So I'm hoping I'm going to get enough money to pay for the storage unit, or the pod, to put the stuff in to move. I'm going to need my own pod for books I kept, for my clothes that I kept, for my bed, for my TV stand, for my bookshelves. I have some big stuff, and I'm going to need my own storage container for it. And then it's going to cost like $1,000 for a storage container to move my stuff from here to wherever I'm moving, either Orlando or North Carolina, and for them to deliver it there. It's going to be like $1,000. So I don't know where I'm going to come up with that kind of money, especially with me and my online shopping addiction. So I need to chill with that, because I already have enough stuff anyway. But also I have expenses that matter more than a t-shirt. Stop that. Oh my god, I'm so annoying. I'm really excited for all of this to be over. Oh my god. Moving sucks. And for the estate sale, I mean, you had to go through everything and be like, I don't want this, I want this, I don't want this, you know, and separate everything. And then they had to, you know, stage everything and make it look good. But I would never do like a garage sale. This is the way to go. If you're moving, contact someone doing an estate sale. They'll clean everything and make it all pretty, price everything, do all of the register stuff, and then when it's done, they'll haul everything away for you. So you have no mess. You have nothing to worry about. They do take a big chunk of your money, but they do everything for you. So if you're, thinking of moving and you're like, well, I have all this stuff. Do I do a garage sale? Do I just donate everything? See if you can get in touch with someone doing an estate sale, because it really is a relief and it takes a lot of the stress off of you. Still stressful, still sucks, but it's a lot better. We have a lot of crap, so it's cool. They make everything look so nice. It's all on these big shelves and everything. You're like, wow, look how pretty all this stuff is. And it's been, in a box for 10 years because you didn't need it in the first place. So now someone else is going to enjoy it, and I love that. And, my stuffed animals that I was talking about in my declutter video where I was getting rid of all of my stuffed animals, not all, some of them, they're all out there. So people can buy my stuffed animals that I didn't want anymore. And then anything that doesn't sell in the estate sale, a thrift store comes with a truck, picks up everything that didn't sell, and then sells it at the thrift store. So there's nothing to worry about. There's nothing left. You don't have to be like, oh, well, now I have all this crap to pack up and have to haul down there and have to do all this. You don't. They come and pick it up. It's awesome. I was a big hoarder. I kept way too much stuff. So it's nice that they're able to get rid of everything and make it look pretty in here. But I kept stuff for like 15 years. A lot of this stuff, like when we moved from Maryland to Florida, I didn't get rid of anything. I put everything in boxes and I was like, I'm keeping it all. And this time I'm like, I can't keep this stuff. I can't justify keeping all these stuffed animals, all these toys, all of everything that I don't use. Even then, when I moved here, I didn't use it. I didn't need it. I just didn't want to get rid of it. So it's been a big deal for me to get rid of all of my stuff. It's been hard, but it's going to be nice when I go to my next place and there's not much to unpack because everything has been sold, and I keep what I want and what makes me happy. I don't want the stuff that doesn't matter. I don't need it. I'm hoping we get a lot of people in here and they buy everything up. That would be great. A lot of estate sales I've been to have been pretty junky, and you go there and it's just a bunch of like Christmas stuff from '94 or something and some old people clothing, and you're just like, wow, this is it? Okay, well, I don't really want any of it. We have stuff for everyone, from kids to adults. Anyone could find something in here. I hate going into an estate sale and coming out with nothing, and there are probably other people that feel that way too. So at least that way they can come out with like, a book, a t-shirt, a cup, something, and they feel like they've accomplished something, I guess. I'm gonna let you know how that goes, because it's this weekend. Oh my god, that's crazy. I don't really know if anything else has been going on for me. Not really. I rambled for way too long. I do not want to edit this video. If you stuck with me this long, thanks. I appreciate that. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you wanna, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.